Hello everyone, my name is George and I'm co-founder of GoforGood in Brazil. First of all, I'd like to thank you for having me. The program was really great for us. GoforGood is a data-driven social good engagement and business metrics platform. It is a turnkey solution to increase and measure social good activities while linking them to core human resources and business KPIs, providing both ROI and SROI. Why promote the civic engagement? Employees are increasingly seeking to generate social impact, and also this kind of social good activities reduces turnover and increases engagement. Now, engagement is directly related to some key metrics for an organization's health, such as reducing absenteeism and increasing productivity. However, not even 10% of the biggest Brazilian companies' employees are engaged in their volunteer programs. So we thought a volunteer management platform is the solution. We could help the corporate social responsibility of every company. Well, we had to validate. So we spoke to lots and lots of companies, over 60 face-to-face interviews. And in this customer discovery process, some personas stood out. For example, the CSR manager usually helped to start the CSR area inside the company, so that she wants to prove everyone it's really worth it. Then we identified a great problem. If the social impact is so important for the company and the CSR manager, how to engage employees, manage, measure, and spread this impact? And this is when we built the beta version of GoforGood, the one that's currently running. And in one platform, you're able to create and manage any social or cultural activity in your company. And those activities will be directly delivered to your employees' smartphones in a similar format to Instagram. So adoption is immediate. All they have to do is to show they did what you suggested with a picture that can be taken directly from the app. And on top of it all, we apply gamification concepts to increase engagement and team building. And all that happens can be seen in a real-time dashboard like this, from the most compelling activity to the most engaged user, and even peaks of engagement. All of this is available for the manager of the company in real time. And finally, you also have all the pictures taken that can be used for community and brand building, and as great material for social media and press releases. We already have this minimum viable product running in some customers, and that has given us some invaluable learnings on usage, performance, and customer needs. And we also generated some results. For example, over half of the company already engaged in social activities after GoforGood. For comparison, Brazil's most engaged companies have less than 10% of engagement. We also got over 1,700 photos, all taken by the users, and some of them already used in the company's social media posts. And from the 25 activities suggested by the company, 92% of them were completed. This is our first complete business case, and with a very satisfied client. But despite the success, we learned a lot. We learned that a CSR tool like ours, for example, would rarely be considered a must-have, because oftentimes the CSR area itself is not a must-have for most companies. We would need to speak their language. And talking to so many companies also made us realize that companies had data and business challenges in related areas, such as human resources and marketing. Curiously, most of these problems' roots go back to employee engagement and company culture. And as we saw earlier, social actions and volunteerism help companies solve this challenge. We have to tie the social and volunteer results to some of the company's most important KPIs. And it's also a unique value proposition for us, a differentiation from other players. The first thing we wanted to connect was the company's goals to the data we gathered from the GoforGood app. So that if the company goal is to be a zero-waste company or to have more engaged teams, you now can follow any goal that GoforGood can help measure. And even more compelling is to tie this data with key metrics such as engagement and likelihood to quit. While some of this data comes directly from our app usage, other data comes from different sources, such as other softwares in use by organizations, like Salesforce or SAP, for example. And using all this data happens to be our team expertise. We worked together as business intelligence consultants before starting GoforGood and helped hundreds of traditional companies use their data for better decision making. We are a software as a service company, and we charge our client per user per month of the app. And considering only big companies, we charge the companies more structured and prepared to benefit from a software like ours. It means a total market of $820 million per year in Brazil. And for growth, we envision reaching 200 customers in 3 years, which would mean barely 30,000 employees using our app. And we intend to finish this new version of the app with human capital and business metrics by the end of this year, launching it officially in 2018. With this conservative growth plan, we would break even in 12 months, achieving over $300,000 in profit in the third year. GoforGood has received recognition and support from organizations all over Brazil. And being part of this program is certainly another one. And all of these enable us to continuously improve our model. Filling a gap in Brazil of providing data for decision making, but using the social model of employee engagement to achieve this objective. And given the fact that GoforGood has recently pivoted, our ask today is for potential contacts in Brazil who might be interested in piloting GoforGood's beta version, and any suggestion for organizations interested in providing grant money for this next phase of development for a platform that incorporates both social good and key business metrics for monitoring business health. And of course, any other feedback you might have for us would be really, really appreciated. Thank you very much.